The start of spring is just 2 weeks away, but we have to change the clocks this weekend.
Yeah.
It's time to start thinking about spring cleaning, giving your home a spring refresh.
Yeah, joining us to get organized and bring some spring into our homes is holistic interior designer Gala Magrina. Welcome to New York Living. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
If I could take a peek into what your spaces look like, I'm sure I would be very envious. Is everything where it should be?
Yes, almost sometimes a little too much.
Oh, wow.
For the people I live with.
Do you have children?
I do. I have a 3-year-old.
Oh,
see?
Okay.
No excuses.
You're like a ninja then.
So I'm getting taught a lot of life lessons, basically. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, acceptance.
For those people who may not know, like myself, what is a holistic interior designer?
Yes, thank you for asking, because it's a mouthful.
Yeah.
So if interior design is about beauty and function, in holistic interior design, we do that, but we take things a step further, because we now know that our spaces have a tremendous impact on us, right? And so we are going to be designing for the whole being, and that's with a capital B, mind, body, soul. And also taking the planet into consideration, right? Sustainable materials, natural materials. A huge part of that is bringing nature in, connecting with nature. So, New Yorkers, we're about to enter into the spring. Amen.
Yes,
Amen.
thank
And
goodness.
that energy,
Come out of hibernation.
Yeah, that energy is like newness, you know, like that first day of spring, everybody's eating outside and like chilling and you're happy, you don't have a problem. We want to align with that energy and use that to start sort of making some improvements to our home.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love when I see the first crocus coming, breaking through the cement. I'm like, ah!
Totally.
Only to be dead a week later, because then we get a snowstorm. But
exactly.
Where are we going to start?
So, unfortunately, we have to start with decluttering. It's what people like don't like. I'm
fine.
sorry.
All right.
But I'm going to talk about it in a new way that I hope inspires people.
Great.
Okay.
So, you see I have a kettlebell?
Yes.
Okay.
This is for Joe and I to do some swings.
Yes,
Exactly.
There are we here. There we go, Bobby.
It's not to
I'll hold that
organize
up
your
for you.
weights.
Not to organize my weights. There we
I
go.
want people to understand the connection
do some work.
between clutter, physical baggage equals emotional baggage. So physical things.
That's deep. I wasn't ready to get this deep.
I'm telling
that.
you,
I like it.
Physical things taking up space where new opportunities could be coming into your life.
I love that.
So are you telling me I have to get rid of my kettlebell?
No,
because I need to work out in my home.
That's just my metaphor.
That is my safe space.
For the weight. That's the metaphor.
This was her
I
metaphor.
like it.
Yeah.
I will say, before I met my fiance, and this was during the pandemic, everyone was reorganizing their stuff. I had found gifts from past lovers, and I got rid of everything. I know. I'm going to give you a copay for this therapy session. No, but the very act of just getting rid of the past.
That's it.
And I'm telling you, a week later, guess who slid into someone's DM?
Ooh,
And you can
see?
spring anew.
There's that connection.
There you go.
And just to add to that, if you're having issues in your relationship, start with your bedroom. If you're having issues with your career,
Why are you looking at me?
Sorry.
Because you're the rookie. You're the rookie to the show, so I just
I'm
figured.
happily married. I love you, darling. We're good. We're good. I don't know what's...
I'm just trying to say there's a connection between the rooms and the issues in our life.
She's going to
so
say my
start
copay.
there. Okay.
All right.
Enough of that.
We need to, we mentioned the prioritization of wellness and boosting touches here.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What are some ways we can do that?
Okay, so I talked about bringing nature in, right?
Yeah.
There's something called biophilic design. We have 14 ways to bring nature into the home.
Ooh.
The easiest is with plants. We're seeing like a lot of that now in interior design, thank gosh. And you know, I love to do clusters of 3. Odd numbers work best together. But I have clients that are like, I have a dog that eats my plants, or I have a kid, so I just want to show everybody you can do hanging, you can do wall mounted. There's like a bunch of different ways to bring it into your home. And studies now show that it boosts mood, reduces stress levels, has a bunch of positive benefits.
I am a new plant parent.
Okay.
I no longer have a black thumb, I have like a gray thumb.
Okay.
But I have found that the cleaning leaves is very nice. It's either toss a vase at your child's head
Or clean the leaf.
Go rub the
clean,
leaf.
or clean a leaf. Where do you stand on fake plants?
So in terms of the effect that it has on us, it's the exact same as natural.
Great. Good.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I love natural, you know what I mean?
Sure,
it just
sure.
feels better.
But for the black
if
thumb
you
people
have
out
to do
there.
that, it's all good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Plants come to my house to die.
All right, I'm all about productivity here,
Yes.
so rearranging to increase our productivity.
Yes,
How can we do that?
with feng shui.
Oh, all right.
So I have a little, this like brought me back to my diorama days. This is an office space. Typically here, you know, we're always trying to put our desk facing the view.
Right.
I'm telling you not to do that.
Oh.
I want you, this is my fake door.
Thank you.
I
Okay.
want you to be in the command position so that you have full view of the room and you're facing the door so you can see new opportunities come into your life.
Wow, I love that. You're always in the command position, so.
Wow.
Even in a meeting, when you know, when you come into a conference room, you want to sit in that power position. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, next up we have.
Personal rituals.
Yeah.
Yes, very important.
Yeah.
We're so disconnected, we're moving so quickly. It's important for me as a designer, I'm always trying to bring a pocket of sanctuary into my clients' homes.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be a whole room. It could be an armchair next to a window. You got your throw, your pillow, your natural candle.
I love it.
And you use it, it's like a visual cue for meditation, disconnection. If you just want to stare out the window and be stuck on stupid, all good. Whatever you want.
Right,
But
right.
you know what I mean? A place to go to.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the dads have their recliners in their
That's
home.
right.
Do not
Exactly.
disturb
That's
here.
right.
We should have an updated version of that.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. What about color and light?
Okay, so the most important thing with color is a lot of brands do these like trends, and they're great for inspiration, but what I want to tell people is do not just follow them blindly. Colors affect us.
Right.
So bright colors are great for energizing, boosting. You want to do those in an office. Softer colors great for the bedroom, living room, kids' rooms. You see kids' rooms in these bright colors.
And
I don't know about you, but my kid doesn't need more energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially at bedtime.
So really pay attention and think about the functionality of the room.
I
Yeah.
love this gala. This has been eye-opening indeed.
I didn't think I was
going
going to have so much homework after working on
I
this.
know. I'm mentally going through my house saying, oh boy, I got my work cut out. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This has been wonderful.
Thank you for
Thank you so
having
much.
me.
For more
Absolutely.
tips, follow Gala on Instagram at Gala Magrina Design.